Hello, good morning, and welcome to week 10. Just want to go over a couple things so you guys know what you're doing for the week. We're going to go right into modules. All right, so at this time, you guys are still in module D. Last week, you turned in D1, D2, and D3. This week I don't want to say it's more of a laid back week kind of because you're working on your research outline. That is due by Sunday, October 27th. And so you guys will primarily just be working on that. So that is D4. I'm going to go inside of here. Now, as you're going through, remember, you need to definitely look ahead, maybe look at some of the assignments, instructions, and resources, because that will be helpful for you. But if you go inside of the outline information, it does give you everything that you need. Okay, make sure you read all the directions. A lot of issues that I'm seeing with you guys is that you're not reading everything. So please make sure that you are reading all of the directions. I promise you every assignment is outlined with all the instructions that will help you. As you can see, it breaks down all of the different sections for what the outline is supposed to look like with section 1, section 2, section 3, and section 4. So just, make sure that you are following all of these things, okay? The other great thing is there is an outline example. So definitely, and I'll actually open that up, definitely make sure that you open that outline sample so that way you can, something else. So that way you can get a good idea of what it's supposed to look like, okay? Now, pretty much, you're just going through, make sure you have all of your information readily available to you. You're just kind of plugging in and following the sample, okay? And again, make sure that you're reading it. And then also, let me go back. Make sure that you actually review, again, the outline. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. The outline instructions, which are here, okay? So again, make sure you read through everything. By now, you've already, and we're going to go back out to the actual module, but by now you've already kind of read the introduction. You've watched a lot of the stuff that's been associated with it. You've done your research log. Again, your reading response, which I will be grading those hopefully today. You should get them back by tomorrow. A lot of your annotations have been really good. Unless I see an annotation that needs work, you'll see the wording incomplete. But for the most part, you'll just see the word good. If there's any issue with your annotations, just keep in mind that I'll always let you know, okay? But for the most part, you guys are just annotating and you're going through. So it's not, those are not, I don't want to say they're not major assignments. They're very important assignments, but not as important as kind of our bigger graded assignments, which would be like the outline for this week, okay? So again, utilize all the stuff that you've done so far. We are almost at the home stretch, folks, and I'm going to go back out just so I can kind of give you guys a nice little picture here. So we're in D, okay? And then obviously, you have E, which starts mid-November, but, we're almost at the end of D, which will have you submitting your research essay. Then we're going to go into looking at our literary short stories for module E. But we're almost at the home stretch, guys. We're almost there. So just keep pushing along. You guys are doing so awesome. I want to also just give you guys an update with grading. Essentially all grades except for work submitted on the 13th. So I believe there's one assignment, that's the source chart, and I'm working on those. I've begun working on grading those particular assignments. I plan to have those along with your D1. Let's go back down. Along with your D1 reading responses, those will be graded hopefully no later than Tuesday evening, okay? You guys have been pretty good about, sending me a message if you have a question about your grade. So, just keep that up. If you have a question about it, let me know. I did send a message, and I'm going to go back out because I want to make sure that everything's visual. Did send a message to all my classes letting you guys, giving you guys that reminder about the no late work policy. As much as I would love to be able to take, again, as I said in the message, late work up until the very end of the semester, unfortunately, I just cannot. And that's sometimes is a lot of the problem of why there's a holdup, because I'm going back and grading late work. So I do want to make sure that you guys remember that that no late work policy is still in effect, unless you've received an approved extension from me, and that of course is on a case-by-case basis. So if you have something that you have something going on that you feel like would qualify for an extension, I don't want to deter you from sending me a message. You can definitely send me a message, but I don't want you to get frustrated if you're not able to get that extension. Okay. I am working through trying to make sure that everybody gets their stuff on time, but it does become difficult if I'm having to go back and grade old work that, you will need obviously to kind of catapult you towards the next assignment, because everything kind of works off itself within this course. So just keep that in mind. All right. So that is all I have for you. Just keep in mind, again, going back to, we're still working in Module D. Just keep working, okay? The outline to me is one of the easiest assignments for this week. You have that. And again, after you get done with the outline, you can push forward. I'm hoping, as I'm seeing you guys submit your outlines, I'm going to do my best this week to try to keep checking to see as you guys submit your outlines, so I can go ahead and grade those. So you're not waiting until Sunday, but just as a rule, remember, and hopefully for the remainder of the semester, the goal now, as you guys submit your work on Sundays, I'm going to try to have everything graded by Tuesday afternoon. Okay. So that is kind of our new goal, since we've kind of shifted our week a bit. So just keep that in mind. So when you guys submit your outline this week, hopefully, again, I'll be able to get it, graded a little easier or a little faster. But with, at any rate, it'll be definitely graded by Tuesday afternoon of next week. Okay. Again, I'll have everything else graded. So your source charts and then all work that was submitted last night will be graded by tomorrow afternoon, which is Tuesday. If you have any questions about your grade, let me know. Otherwise, I hope that you all have a fantastic Monday. And again, if you have any questions about anything, let me know. Have a great day.